7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Activate. We're live. I barely got here. I was in a space-time warp continuum. I was in a space continuum. How are you people? Oh gosh, it's Friday. Can you even imagine? You guys worked all week. It's time you did something for you for a change. What is this? Ooh. We have river silt again for our coffee. What do you have? Get some coffee. It's not like you're going to miss anything if you walk away. It's the Friday you never asked for, and we completely over-delivered. It's the Friday you never knew you didn't need. As Joe reads the news. We read whatever's on my news, and I'm Joe. I'm wearing my festive Saturday in Texas shirt, straight from Tractor Supply. Anybody else with the Tractor Supply? All my stuff comes from there. I'm going to toss my coat aside, my sport coat, my linen sport coat, as if it were Mr. Rogers up in here. And this week, for the first time ever, new pens. I'm gonna bust them out right now. I'm only gonna I'm gonna just open a little bit so that the rest of the pens can stay fresh. I went to pen something yesterday, and I didn't even have any pens. What I did to solve this problem, it's the same thing we all do, but I did it in a special way. I went somewhere and I purchased pens. Ding, 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 ding. And that somewhere was Amazon. And I wish Office Depot or Staples had all of my business, because then they could sponsor this whole wreck, the USS wreck. If you hear that little clunky, clunky sound, it's I have saddle soap and mink oil, because I do the old shoe service here. You know, what is it? Shine your shoes, buff them. Soap them up, saddle soap. It is Texas. You may be wondering where this is going. I think you have. That's a fair claim. That's a fair point. Ding, 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 ding. Hasn't Matey done a great job with the old what do you call it? The intro. I'm going to invite our guest. Ding, bing, 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 ding, ding. We actually have a guest today who would have guessed it. Oh, deity. All new jokes today. Usually we recycle the jokes. They're all new today. You know what we're going to do is, by the end of this thing, I'm going to play you guys out to some good footage from Summit last October. It was our conference where I interviewed people. I want to point out that Ferdinand the Bull is behind me over my left shoulder, and there's also a bullfight going on over my right shoulder. We're live here from some old lobster claw. I hope you get the reference. my gosh. Got human beings expiring on the news clips. Life's hard, man. I just brought up my newsio. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. It shows that we don't really read all of this, the clickbait news because we just go right to LinkedIn and get after it. We're live from a lobster claw. That's a reference to AI. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to read some newses. But first, we have to bring in on our guest. I just sent the link across. Hello. The news. Oh. Miss Carol's going to go to, she's got something going on with her brainio. She has something going on where it's like neuro. And so she can't stay for the news today. She just commented in. I just share the comments. You guys want to see the comments, the chat? Oh my gosh, we're tearing it up. Hold on, let me show the chat. Bing, 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 bing. Lori, let me see. Says, Joe, you and I should get a participation award. Is there a fancy flyer we can post to brag? Yay, pens. I think I'm going to get a tattoo or at least a bumper sticker that says, yay, pens. Nothing like that new pen feel. Just let the AI write for you. Says Nico DeLeo. He braved the jungles of the Amazon to get pens. Joe wearing animal hide. It's true. My boots is animal hide. Lori Wilson says, I don't get it. I think Lori it was the animal hide for like shining his shoe shine. Carol A. Smock says, I'm so sorry I can't stay. I have to go to brain rehab. Good luck and Godspeed on brain rehab, Carol. Make sure that you get that done. Lori says, but this is brain rehab. And Carol says, laugh out loud, sorta. Have fun, everyone. That's very funny. And here to comment on her own comments, I have to pull up the people, is the law herself, because her name says LAW. She is a 4-time Emmy Award winner, an award-winning writer for the Conan O'Brien show, Lori A. Wilson.
What in the world?
What in the world? How you doing, lady?
Hi. Hang on. There's like this loop going on.
Are you looping? Turn your Joe Reads the News off. You just have to talk to me directly. I'm like the radio guy. It's like turn your radio down.
Yes, I turned my radio off.
Hey, your name spells law. Are you the law?
Yes, I am. I'm the one and only law.
Goodness gracious. You are the law. So everyone, this is a very special guest because Lori A. Wilson was one of our Montessori people and the best people in the entire planet. There's nobody better than the Montessorians. So what on earth are you doing now, Lori? Can you tell the folks at home?
Yeah, I'm selling life insurance. So I get to talk to people about life and death and taxes.
Oh, golly, you are the law. Just death and taxes. And do you recommend that you whimsically throw caution to the wind and don't get life insurance at all?
You could do that, but then you're kind of playing God, right? You can't say you're not going to die young when your kids are still kids.
That's true.
And if you can do something to maintain their livelihood when you're gone, I think you should. If you can't, then that's when you can throw it all to the wind. If like you really sincerely can't in your budget. But if you can do something, I think you should.
That's good. Hey, Lori, are you comfortable with being the face of what happens to the Montessori people when they enter the workforce and sell stuff in the market? Are you all right with that? Is that a burden?
I'll be okay. I can take it.
It was an appropriate amount of consideration. Rob Olivier has jumped into the fray with the comment, I fought the law. And then Nico just said, this just got real.
I think you lost though. I have pointier elbows.
Oh my gosh. I think we just threw down the gauntlet. Well, Lori A. Wilson, we are going to read some news today. That's the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
We don't shy away from anything here. We're probably, honestly, if you think about the entire market, we may be the bravest people in the market, like by far. I'm just leaving that claim out there. We have to hear, though, from John Rivers. He says stuff about marketing. Microsoft Dynamics partner wins a $500,000 something. Lori, do you want to do the inaugural? This is the Algorithm Award winner. So if you think that you're going to queue up botching this news read, you got another thing coming. You're going to have to do something that you're going to have to dig deep.
Okay. The Algorithm Award goes to John Rivers. If your dynamic content strategy only involves keyboards and search volume, it's already outdated. Your buyers moved on. They're searching with prompts. Your buyers are typing full in-depth prompts to ChatGPT, Copilot, LLMs, and Google. What's the best ERP for a 50-person manufacturing company mitigating from Microsoft Dynamics GP? Should I use Dynamics 365 Finance or Business Central for multi-entity reporting? These aren't keywords. They're prompts. Search volume doesn't see any of that. The fix is structured prompt research.
It's in capital letters, Lori A. Wilson. What in the heck are we going to do with the capitals? It probably refers to a proper noun or phrase. What is prompt research? We shall learn more. Wait, how long is this thing? John A. Rivers, what in the world? All right, keep on going.
The fix is structured capital P prompt, capital R research. Instead of starting with search volume, start with your buyer's real-world scenario. Map every way they might describe their ERP, environment, industry, company size, reporting complexity, integration stack, and AI goals. Solution-aware prompts. Best for project-based manufacturing on Dynamic 365. Top Business Central. Why is that all capitalized? Top, capital B for business, capital C for central. Reporting tools for multi-company consolidation. Which Capital Dynamics 365 model supports advanced warehouse automation. What in the world are these prompts about? Comparison prompts. Capital D, Dynamics 365 Business Central versus Finance for global operations.
We got problem-aware prompts, and also each cluster gets a dedicated page. So John Rivers has been in the market forever. In the Microsoft Dynamics space. And so he's speaking to a very Microsoft Dynamics-ish audience, and he's telling people who sell Dynamics how to be found in the world. You know how did you discover this in insurance? When you got into insurance, wasn't it like its own complete world, like with all its own vocabulary? And when you first came upon it, you're like, oh my gosh, when do the words end?
You know, no. When I worked at a bank, when I was with Merrill at Bank of America, it was a whole new world with all this jargon and these abbreviations. But surprisingly, when I went to insurance, it was everything was very simple. Like, because you're explaining these things to real people with regular old lives, and there might be abbreviations, but everyone knows what they mean. So insurance is really down to earth, because if you're a person, you can understand insurance.
Let's see what the algorithms tell us, Lori Wilson. The prompt I'm giving them is, do I have to read and know words if I sell insurance? And so that we're going to ask this of Sonnet 4.6, Internet Answer Engine, OpenAI, something or other, or Google. I think it might be Gemini. And then Grok Business. I have to read and know words if I sell insurance. Let jargons be jargons.
But you have to understand you have to understand the details, but they're simple to explain.
Nico says, Nico DeLeo says, way to lay it on thick, John. Wait, why doesn't it go down? Hello. Yeah, way to lay it on thick, John. So John Rivers, actually, if you're in the Microsoft Dynamics space, he's the top gun you're going to need to hire. He's one of the best guys in the business for marketing your services. He does understand the jargon. Can I just point out that my prompt was, do I have to read and know words if I sell insurance? How come I've got to read and know all these words in order to just get my answer? Jeez Louise. Claims form and correspondence, state regulations and compliance rules. I don't want to know that. Oh my gosh, Claude agrees. And then it says subrogation, which sounds like you're going to jail, first of all. You're going to subrogate something. Sounds like you're getting your hair back in jail. Rogate? I don't know. Understanding policy details, effective communication. I don't know what that is. But all three of them agree, even the Google-inspired thingy. Let's ask Bing. Bing! All right, here it is. Let's see what AI thinks about this. Hey, Lori A. Wilson, look at the summarized response. This is my favorite response out of all of them because I didn't have to read the rest of the words.
Yes, knowing and reading specific words and phrases is essential for anyone selling insurance. I like this one because it actually takes the question as written. Because we were just asking objectively, do you need to be able to read and know words? And Bing says yes.
Bing! So I think John Rivers' T-shirt that we need to print up for him next time, Nico, is way to lay it on thick, John. I think that John's the best guy around to talk to. He's actually been marketing for the longest time. We have to award him something. You've already issued an award. We have to Bing. And also, you have won. Congratulations. More words. You have won the prestigious, coveted, minor, semi-coveted, briefly important Algorithm Award. You got to have a lot of hyphens in this Algorithm Award. You also have to know how to spell rhythm. For the week, for this week, fleeting as it is.
Should we mention on Joe Reed's The Newsy News? Or just leave it as is?
Joe Reed's The News has collectively, together as a unit and a collective, awarded this award. And also, it is international.
Everything's international these days on social media.
Accrues to your honor and benefit. I really just we need to get the most for John P. Rivers. Gee, he was John A. Rivers earlier on today. So every time I do this, every time I'm over at the old conferences, I like talking to John. He comes over and and we talk marketing. Keywords, old SEO, prompts, modern search, coverage gaps, what you're missing. He's got it in the bag, everybody. And he even has a not equal sign, which is nearly impossible to do on a keyboard. Did you stitch that in on a photo? Is that a photo stitched in with the rest of the text?
I think, and at least in Python, I think you put an exclamation to say not equals, like exclamation equals. Is that right?
Laura, are you dabbling with Python? Do you have a lobster claw? Do you have a claw bot?
No, my brother taught me some over the summer.
Oh, what a good dad. Hey, watch this.
My brother.
So what a good old, did you say brother or dad?
Brother.
Oh man, that your brother's usurping dad territory. That is actually a brother thing though. It would be weird if your dad was making lobster claws. He just makes lobsters. What is it? Lobster tails. He does lobster tails.
My dad's a really good cook.
Do I need?
My brother's doing math research, and I want to do math research eventually. I'm just interterm selling life insurance so mathematicians can maintain their lifestyle.
Give me the top 3 app ideas that a claw could build for selling insurance. And for, by all means, be brief. Oh, look, it's clawback management. It went right into the insurance world. It took the bait. All right, so it didn't. It said Anthropic's Claude, AI powered, but nobody took the bait on the claw. Let's see if Claude takes the bait.
This is all Greek to me, and I thought I knew Greek.
Oh, look, this Claude. Oh, Claude did a good job because you don't need Claude to do custom solutions selling. Instant quote explainer. Ooh, proposal generator. You want to build that one? Objection handler sales coach. You know what you should do for objection handling? You should bring back the Arnold Schwarzenegger prank calls that they did when I was a youngin. I think these guys did Arnold Schwarzenegger prank calls so that they would get on the phone and they would prank call somebody, and all they would do is press the button for random Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. And so they'd answer, and then they'd go, hello, this is wherever. And then he'd go, yeah. Like, may I help you? Stop whining. And then it would do one quote at a time, you know? So what you could do for objection handler right here on objection handler, this is what Claude is giving us. You could just do random Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. And then you could also do compliance safe client communication assistant. But I don't think that you should name it the CSCCA because it's hard to pronounce as an acronym. Now let's feed this to Grok. Plus, I need to know which model I'm using. Claude used Sonnet 4.6, just recently released. And then Google, I actually have to sign into Gemini, and to do that, it's a little bit of a. Actually, don't even know if I have that. I do have it, so I use all of these. Oh, right here, look, top 3 app ideas: a Claw, AI like Claude or OpenClaw. Like this, Robert Olivier says Claude is kind of a pinhead. Bing stock just skyrocketed. Yeah, what happens is that the people on Polymarket. Have you seen Polymarket, Lori Wilson?
You mean Polly like your wife?
No, nor Mr. Poly like me. No, Polymarket, where you can bet on anything. Used to be that you to bet you had to go to a gambling establishment and then completely lose your moral authority by betting for like hours on end. Where my coffee went? Oh yeah. So now you can just do it on Polymarket, and you can have beer and ice cream delivered to your house with like DoorDash.
It's true.
You don't even have to go to some weird place where they where it smells like patchouli and like tiger musk, like where they're pumping it out into the Las Vegas casinos. You can just stay in the comfort of your home and you can spray pump your own patchouli and musk. But at Polymarket, you can bet on anything, and what you could do is you could bet what. Why in the hell am I saying this? Hold on 1 second. I got to recover the thing. It's yeah, I forgot entirely. Khamenei out as supreme leader of Iran by March 31st. See, you can actually put money down. You got a $15 million volume here. BTC, Bitcoin, 5-minute up or down. Oh, that's why I was responding to Nico's thing. Bing stock just skyrocketed. What these guys do is that they watch Joe reads the news, and then they place bets because of the things I mention on the news. So what I want to do is I want to do a new one that says nothing's affected at all when Joe mentions stuff on the news, and then we could do yes or no.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by nothing. Like, we as individuals are impacted.
We're aiming for
that nothing.
We're aiming. Our aim on this show is a net zero effect on humanity, and look, we're really close to that. Actually, we're +1 -1 every week. All right, here they think you could do a personalized policy builder and quote simulator, the clawback risk predictor and retention dashboard. They fell for it too. They went to the clawback. You really like clawback. And custom needs analysis and storytelling chatbot. That's pretty good. So then, anyway, that's what they think. That's what those people think, that those bots. Did they just refresh my screen? So heavy-handed. They don't know if my screen needed refreshing. I just lost my entire algo. But this is a good theme, Lori, because this means that this is called stealing the algorithms place, where you have like it's king of the hill. And this week's spotlight stealer, wedding crasher, news crasher is Anya Chichersky, none other than helping 190 plus Microsoft Dynamics partners tell how Let's see what she says. Tell how awesome they are on top media sites, ERP software blog, CRM software blog, ERP cloud blog, blah, 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 blah. She just has so many blogs.
What is ERP? I'm sorry.
Oh, what is ERP?
I only understand a tenth of these words. What is ERP?
Well, it's before we do that, we have to say that Rob Olivier says there's no way to understate the impact this show has.
It's very, very true.
Let's go. Well, I can't answer your question. We have to ask here. Hey, what is ERP after all? I think we just lost Lori. We got to bring back the law.
I'm back.
ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's essentially a big integrated software system that ties all of a company's core business processes together in one place. And when I say the word together, I like to use this hand motion, together, like two claws.
So it's like the brain controlling the heart and the lungs and the chemicals flowing in and out of your bloodstream.
Well, in the analogy brought to you, literally no one has read this book, but
I've read Ferdinand before.
there's a book I have here, but it's business analogy or something, and it says that the skeleton of a business is like the business logic or the rules of a business, and it holds the business up. And the ERP in this case would be the keeper of all those rules. Well, it should not be the keeper of all those rules, but it turns out we bake all the rules of the business into the ERP and consider it our rules engine. I believe that the rules engine should sit outside of the software, and the software should dynamically refer to the rules. So if you change a rule, then it will update the software. Yeah.
Like DNA, maybe.
If you've ever been to the airport and have seen the banners or things for SAP, Oracle, Dynamics 365, NetSuite, Workday, and others like Odoo or Infor,
I've seen billboards for Odoo.
Yeah, Odoo is like an open source thing where all these developers got together and thought it would be good to write an ERP. But you don't even have to think for yourself because AI has already thunk for you. Imagine running a restaurant where the chef is just a French word that means chef. Chef, waiter, cashier, and supplier, cashier and supplier, all use their own notebooks. Chaos ensues. ERP is like giving everyone one shared digital tablet that updates instantly. Waiter enters an order. Arrow. Kitchen sees it. Another arrow. Inventory deducts ingredient, which is a French word that accounting tracks the sale. Manager sees real-time profits. That's the idea, but for an entire company.
Wait, if the idea is for the manager to see real-time profits, can't we just have them see numbers go up and numbers go down, and then at the end of the day, when we have the real numbers, we settle on that one, and then they're entertained and they feel good, so it's like things are working, and then at the end of the day, they just have like the final number. That would just be so much easier.
I agree entirely, Lori. We are actually writing software exactly according to your idea. We're writing software for the whole entire small business market. And its job is to put all of these numbers in a consumable format, not just for the people, but also for the agents running the business. And our job is to entertain the small business enough that they will buy it, the thing that I'm writing, and then give me money. And in exchange, I'll give them this thing that I write. But it's really important that you pay attention to this next paragraph, because it's just making sure, or even the occasional internet meme, meaning erotic role play. And this gives Randy Frisky face emoji. Let me know. Otherwise, this is the standard business tech meaning. I love how like the Grok is like the Grok. I think has carrying the torch for Valentine's Day still. I think Valentine's Day is alive and well according to Grok. But that's ERP as we mean it is enterprise resource planning and less erotic role play. Jeez Louise, tone it down, Grok. Oh, Grok. So then ERP, they say that. So wait, hold on one second. Positioning local as ERP safe, ERP. Yes. Now this did the right thing. It listed the ERP's unified platform. I don't know.
So what did we have before ERPs?
Well, we had disparate. This is your favorite question. This is the favorite question of the people who sell ERP, because they're just like, oftentimes businesses are divided into what we call silos, where everybody's doing their own thing. The cook does his thing, the waiter does her thing, the chef does her thing, the inventory person does his thing, blah, blah, blah. And they're all separated and the business suffers. There's no one single version of the truth. There's no one narrative that runs the business. Enter product. Product makes everything better by unifying. It's like
You all work in the same building. You see the chef. You see you know the inventory is going down because you as the waiter know what's being ordered. Like,
well, that's
like
see the
if you work
clients.
in the same place and talk to your coworkers.
Yeah, the clients need
It,
you on site to combat the ERP vendors as the salesmen who are trying to convince them of the soothing picture of their operations. Before we arrived, your business was in shambles. It was a nightmare. In fact, most people didn't even know how to put on their clothes to get to work. All the
that's
pants were
what it
on.
seems.
All right.
You
Hey.
forgot you had to tie your shoes.
So look, Anya has completely swooped in and she's vying with John Rivers for the top spot. We actually have to recover John Rivers. I have to get over here because we looked at Anya's thing. She's from Sturbridge, Massachusetts, which is a state in the United States of America Union. It's called a union. And then she's a cloud ERP VAR ISV. The VAR implements services and they're like a services-based firm. ISV is more like we make products. And there's Anya with all of her, I think a business associate or two. I don't know who these people are, but I should know them. I think one of the people, I think it's like a partner where she founded the business. And then, but what we have to do is we have to duplicate this tab and we have to go find John Rivers. Search John Rivers. Because we have to find out about him. He wins Dynamics partner wins a $500,000 client from Industry Page, pipe separator, fractional CMO for Dynamics partner, SEO and AEO mixologist. Wicca. He's going mix mode on helping the partners. He knows all these people. Is your business data safe in AI tools? Nobody knows, but ask him. But first, we have to read Good Anya's post. This is our largest quote-unquote comparison chart PDF yet. 5 top EDI vendors for Dynamics 365. Answered 24 all caps important questions about their functionality. You can compare the answers side by side from Framework Systems, Open Text, Process One Solutions, Stadian, formerly To Increase, and True Commerce. I honestly think the comparison PDF is one of the biggest values of these showcases. Big all caps, or one cap, because you truly can't see this information side by side anywhere else. Register for the demo session and receive the PDF. Share it with your team when you're ready for. It's a lot of jargon. So Stadian, True Commerce, Process One, you get the picture. Register now. Like everybody, go register for Anya Chichersky's thing. The Yoloma Jan group, 2 followers. 2 followers. Sounds new. You asked for it, Elon Musk says. AI trader that actually works, no credit. Oh, gosh. I don't think that he actually said this. 55 million views the day after. This is a Sunday at 2:41 a.m., the day after Valentine's Day. And then he's doing laser eyes and granite face. It's integrated harmony from Yoloma Jan group, Jan, whatever you
You must be YOLO, Ma. You only live once, Ma.
Yeah, you only live once, man. That's what that acronym stands for. Mary Myers, Power Platform Expert, Automating BC. You can visit her website. 49 minutes ago, she posted this, edited. Call for speakers for my summit is officially open.
It's a big pile of salt.
Exactly. My summit Have you ever been curious what it would be like to stand at the front of the room instead of sitting in the chairs? I'm not allowed to
Nope.
highlight the text because it's seizure inducing for those people who are like visually like blipped. Mary brought this up, highlight just to like, oh, did I just blip?
Yes, it was the alien.
Oh, we got sniped. So yeah, my internet's up and down right now. But so Mary Myers says, have you ever been curious what it would be like to stand at the front of the room instead of sitting in the chairs? I'm curious if you have something worth sharing. You do, semicolon. Everyone does. We all learn differently and need to hear from different perspectives. What should you speak about, you ask? What topic are you most passionate about? What is something you built? Oh, she's answering this. Well, what topic are you most passionate about? What is something you've already built? A process that you love, a module that you understand really well. She's also in the ERP space, in the Power Automate space. Your best topic is the one that excites you the most. A common misconception is that you have to have your presentation ready when you submit your session. That would be wrong. You just need a topic and a description. If your session is selected, then you make the presentation. Of course, public speaking can be scary for a lot of people. And most of the times when you think about public speaking, you would rather die than actually go up and speak publicly. However, adversative, finding a friend to speak with always makes the session easier and less intimidating. If you are a new speaker, ask someone that has presented before to co-speak with you. Submissions are due March 31st. Make 2026 the year you get even more involved with the hashtag community. Link in comments. Look at Mary crushing it. Who's using AI, she asks. Well, 78%, 90%, 92%. If you got number percentages on the board, then you're obviously like surviving. I think it'd be a lot harder if you didn't have numbers on the board. Mary Myers says that Summit, call for speakers is where you want to go to sign up for that. Bob McAdam, International Strategic Partnerships at Tasklet. Your comments here are spot on, and end users need to realize that they may know more than they think they do. That stated, more should consider speaking opportunities. I have to stop highlighting. I have to behave. If I highlight it, it's difficult for people watching it because it's too blippy. And then Tanya Bricco Mesky says, Bob McAdam, yes. Every customer has a story to tell. How did we solve this problem? We use this feature, and man, it's impacted our business. Don't be afraid. We're ignoring all this news because whatever news. Are you seeing this? We reached the end of the internet. Did you see this? We read all the news.
Wait, you're in an ad?
I'm at the
Look,
bottom.
Phil, you're highlighted in an ad. They stole your face.
Yeah, give me my face back. I'm gonna put load more. Well, if there's anybody you want to load more for, it's Murray Fife, tinkerer, storyteller, author, and trainer. By the way, I have a new have to pause for a second before we read Murray's thing. So I have a new segment coming on. I've developed it over the years. It's called Murray's Mom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bonnet and some reading glasses, and I'm going to have Murray on, and I will be playing the part of Murray Fife's mom. Now I want to be respectful, of course, of Murray Fife's actual mom, but I think that our audience, our discerning audience, our gentle reader, even, I think our gentle audience watcher will be able to make the leap and conclude that me wearing the bonnet and glasses does not constitute his actual mother. Hey, Murray Fife says, darn, I'm tardy to the party. Rock on, he says, and I made it. You want to see?
What did you make, Murray?
It. Like he made the party. It's spelled D because it's tardy to the party. Yeah, so like what sometimes I feel is that the best person to read Murray Fife's actual post might be Murray Fife himself, So he's allowed on if he's feeling the vibe. But we can read it if he wants. This is on a delay, so we might not hear from this until a little bit. Play my grandmother instead. She taught me everything that I know about ERP from her. Grandmas are good at resource planning. And a family is sort of like an enterprise. Oh, we just lost Lori. Oh, she just jumped back on.
There we go.
Poor Lori. We had to play Murray Fife's grandmother instead because she actually had. So we're going to play. It's Murray Fife's grandma. Can we? I think we're going to call this person Nana, or just Nan.
Nah.
It's my Summit Nah. So anyway, we're going to do that segment where we play Murray Fife's grandmother. I'll be attempting a New Zealand accent, but it is very likely that the New Zealand accent will just be a Monty Python old lady accent in very much British English. What do I know? Anyway, so Murray's invited on any time, of course, and then but in the meantime, we have to read his post. I have to share the news again. I'm sharing this to Murray. Murray Fife. I'm going to pull John Rivers over here and then do the old massage. Message for you, sir. I don't like how LinkedIn messaging doesn't allow you to do the old hit enter to send. Can't even figure it out. Oh, I sent it. All right, share. So he can join if he wants. Nana knew nothing about ERP. Granny is the one to talk to.
But it'll be so much more interesting to talk to Nana about ERP, you know?
Oh, come on, love. Just join. I'd like to ask you some questions. That's Nana. I was practicing with my girls last night about the Monty Python lady. So what we'll do is, I think all I have to do is find a shirt around here. And then I've got to get some glasses. Hey, matey, if you're listening, you have to bring in your glasses. Hold on a second.
Shop floor automatic, event-driven production in a fantasy ERP environment.
Yeah, he's got to read about the fantasy ERP environment. One second. I think this will do it.
I'm assuming AD&D is reference to D&D since you mentioned fantasy.
It's Dungeons and Dynamics. And I need Matey's glasses to complete the outfit. This is Nana's hair. I really actually just sort of look like a cross between an Egyptian pharaoh, whatever. But it is. I think it's Nana-esque. What do you think? I gotta get it.
And like the YouTube skits, the guys always put a T-shirt over their head to show that they're playing a woman part. So it works. Your linen jacket is just right.
Yeah, that's true. I need a T-shirt. That'd be better. I got a plastic bag down there. Oh, I just saw the lights move. That means Matey is bringing me her glasses. God bless you, Matey. Oh my gosh, I actually can see everything better. I can't wait for Murray to arrive. Murray. We know he's here when we hear a blip over on the people side. Oh, we're gonna start in anyway, because Murray Fife, we'll read about him, is a tinkerer, tailor, soldier, and spy. Just kidding. Tinkerer, storyteller, author, and trainer.
He's really a spy, but if you put that on his profile, then it would give it away. That's how you know.
Murray Fife has 5 signals according to Sales Navigator. And he's anyway, he's a strategist, author, and trainer. He's a blind squirrel choreographer, an equine choreographer. It's his way of saying dog and pony show. Looks like a bad habit. Oh, come on, Marie, we need you on. Who can help me create a line of pewter or lead ERP miniatures, starting with the maintenance worker? Hey, why did my feed just refresh? Dad, burn it.
I can help create the miniatures. It can send a program to your 3D printer.
Hold on. Wait, he just phoned in. Marie, is it you, love?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the link.
I can't figure out the technology, son. Hold on, I'm linking right now. Oh, I didn't even send it. The technology confuses me to no end. All right, here he comes. Wait a second. I really got to ham it up as the grandma, as nanners. What did I say? What did he call her? Granny. Yeah, I'm Granny.
So let the dog out.
Granny just got a new, what do you call it? A new set of glasses. He's coming on in no time at all. I stopped sharing so you can see me better as grandma. All right, hold on a second. I've got to interview my grandson.
Really? Is there glasses?
Oh, hello, Marie. It's nice to see you, love. Oh, we can't hear you, dearie. Have you tried your microphone? His YouTube is his USB or his Bluetooth. His USB. His Bluetooth is attached to his loudspeakers. He assaults the neighborhood with. Maybe I could just wrap this up for a Grammy hairdo.
There you go.
It's the latest styles for Grammy-o.
Your hair is falling off.
My glasses actually match the hair. We're live from some old lobster claw. Do you know that this entire episode is brought to you by Clawbot? It's an open source platform that was just acquired for $10 billion by some guy who made some software, and 3 months later he had $10 billion by OpenAI. Lori, did you learn anything about AI? Did you have any claw clusters write any software since you've been here? My hair's
I
falling.
can neither confirm nor deny. So I'm not sure what it was you asked.
Well, AI can write software that helps you sell insurance. And while you've been here, you've learned a lot about, like, from this show. But it sounds like we're living up to our mission to have a net effect of 0 on the world. Hey, Murray just joined and he blipped off. Oh, come on, dearie.
I use GPT for defined language, like how to approach a client, or if I'm making a cold call, what is some good language? But I just don't like having to depend on it.
Can I say something very embarrassing right now that I have to admit? I'm wearing Matey's glasses and I can actually see and read everything now. I think I'm losing my vision. It's back. Now I can read everything.
At my church, they have the projection, projects the song lyrics and the prayers on the wall. And one day after Mass, when a lady comes up to Father, she's like, "Father, I think a miracle happened. I can suddenly see the words so much more clearly now from like last week." And Father's like, "Sorry, it's not a miracle. I just changed the light bulb in the projector."
Oh my gosh. Everybody give credit to the old joke. We tell jokes on Joe Reads the News.
Well, this was real.
That was a real joke. Sometimes Nana's or Granny's hair falls in front of her eyes. Sean Gallagher is driving AI transformation with Microsoft Cloud. He's been architecting for 15 years. Murray doesn't know how to. He runs in the family because his granny doesn't know how to like configure the software either. Oh, poor dearie. I love you, Murray. I hope you join soon. Oh, he says he's waiting. I think this is from earlier. Hey, I can read my phone too. Matey, your glasses work. Oh my gosh, I can see stuff. I can see.
Whose glasses are they?
They're Matey's. Matey is not visible on any of our sessions, and it's but she's just loaned me her glasses because I had to be Granny. I need to get reader glasses so that I can look like a proper Granny. You know, like the Granny that the wolf ends up like. Does that wolf end up eating Granny in the wolf story?
Mm-hmm.
Poor Granny, but I probably deserve it, honestly. Well, we do have to check it out. So he's doing renders of these workers, these ERP miniatures, starting with the maintenance worker. This maintenance worker has a bunch of really heavy tooling that she's going to go maintenance somewhere. I've read this ad like I don't know how many times. I still don't know what it says.
Maybe ChatGPT can translate for you.
Oh, Murray's mic is not recognized. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I make you a pie and set it out on the old windowsill. Come on by the house and pick it up.
How
That's
many
okay.
digits will it have?
How many what?
Digits will the pie have?
That's well done. Hey, you had 2 jokes today. I think that we should end. Where should we end? You should end a long time ago, personally.
At the rainbow, at the end of the rainbow.
There's a good country song that says we should have ended up before we ever started. Sean Gallagher. We'll end on Sean. Everybody go follow Sean. He has been 15 years architecting things. He has 500 plus connections. He lives in the Mile High City, Denver, for Microsoft, a company that issues belts. Sales Navigator thinks that we have a shared group, and he can introduce me to Mike and 8 more of my own connections. He can introduce me to my connections. And with that,
those belts that are like with Microsoft materials so it doesn't scratch or get uncomfortable.
I don't know. I'm just a human being, Lori Wilson. I don't know the answers to everything, but you know who does? It's Claude AI. What do you want me to ask Claude before we leave? How do you make?
Does Microsoft have a clothesline? Like clothes products that are
For my dearie Murray. He loves his pie. This is the best. That's the best question they've ever. Here's a classic apple pie Murray will love. Want to be notified when Claude responds? Notify, allow. That way we can go putter about in the kitchen, and then the pie will be ready. I made pie to draw him out of his room. He was playing with his computers and making his little make-believe stuff on the PC. He and his father. I couldn't draw him away, so I had to make a pie, and the smell would waft into the room. Hey, a warm golden apple pie with a flaky buttery crust and perfectly spiced filling. Golly, it knows all the ingredients in the recipe. Been trying to chill my dough for a while. Hey, there's the dog. Hey, let's stop looking at this stuff. It's been, we need to wrap up the news. We're going to stop sharing and then just put it on Laurier Wilson's dog.
This is Felicity.
That's Happiness? Happiness the dog?
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for the glasses, matey. Hey, hi. Good to meet you, Felicity. Do you have any messages for the people before we break? We did a good news read today. I thought it was not bad.
Any messages? God is good, and he's a jealous God.
God is good, and he's a jealous God. He wants you above all things. What do you think about God's read on the lobster claw colony that people are doing to automate their lives and make life easier for them?
I think it's a tool. It can be used for good or for ill.
Spoken like a true Montessorian, giving you options. I think you should choose the better option. Let's make a life and a future worth having. Lori, you have been a great guest. Very, very willing to just go down every back alley we went down on this, these proceedings. What do you? Any parting words? What does Felicity the dog want to tell everybody?
Felicity.
She has to ask the dog.
Anything I want to say on the movie?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Climb trees to chase the possums. It's fun.
Yeah, go chase squirrels, Felicity the dog. Hey, Lori, thanks for joining. Thanks everybody for hopping on. We'll have Murray on when he figures out his tech. Murray's on. He's got like 35 setups there at his desk, and it is very likely that his microphone is connected to an active agent colony, and he's speaking to like 5 AI projects at once. Everybody, thanks for joining. Lori, give everybody a wave. Thank you for joining, lady. Enjoy insurance.
Yes.
Bye.
Don't die.
yeah, don't die.
Get insurance.
Buy the insurance, but don't die. All right, guys, we're gonna play you out. Thank you so much, and Chank. We just turned Lori off. We just switched her off, and now we are going to play you music. Ding 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 ding. Boom 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 boom. We're gonna play down tempo. We're gonna turn the lights down.